from the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in the capital city of Spain. Welcome to Madrid, and this is EA Sports continuing coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins. On the Washington sideline, there is head coach Dan Quinn. This guy's struggling at this point of the year, just 2 wins in their last 7 games. Then on the Dolphins side, you've got Mike McDaniel. This squad, the designated home team here in the Spanish capital.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go for the first ever NFL game in Madrid. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
Individually, he comes in today's game, Mike, feeling really confident. He had a great week last week, 4 touchdowns, had that 1 interception. That was a bad decision, but there's a lot to build off of. The problem is we came in defeat. So now the question is, can he elevate his play even more, eliminate a few of the bad decisions, and along the way, bring along some better performances out of the guys around him? If he can pull that off, I think they got a great shot.
On first down, Daniel in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Zach Sealer in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
On play action, Daniels. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 40 yards.
A big play there for Washington. An even 40 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Taken down at the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
2nd down and 8.
Check.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll go with the sneak. And he will have the Commanders' 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches. Here's a run. And he will score! Justice Hill, touchdown Commanders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And you always wonder, Mike, how are teams going to respond to a close loss like we saw last week? And some teams come out and they're sleepwalking, they're still thinking about what could have been, but not them. They came out with a clear plan, a clear way to attack this defense, really well executed opening script, and they come away with the early touchdown.
The extra point by Day is good, and the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
So, after the touchdown, here's Day to kick this one away. On the return, Malik Washington. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
You know, it's funny, some games you can look at the box score and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. I mean, to throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks, you'd expect that team to win, but they just didn't get the performances and the production from those around him. So he needs to continue to play at that level, continue to bring along the rest of his teammates. If they can get a more collective performance similar to his, now I think they've got a real shot to have success. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Back to throw is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
18. And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Tua, give it to Achane, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
20, TX. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Ready.
From the gun, here's Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. That's number 40 on the season for him.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Open man, Malik Washington. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tua. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller.
It's now 2nd
And it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Tua. This one complete to Washington. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter as they come up to face 3rd and 5.
Ready. 18. Solo left Zion. Watson Oscar.
Throwing again, it's Tua. The Commanders come up with it. Past midfield. Inside the 30. What a big play from the defense. The long fumble returns. It sets up 1st and goal and gives the offense terrific field position.
And the only thing that play was missing, Mike, was the defense being able to return it all the way for a touchdown. So give credit to the offense. Being able to hustle, getting back there and tracking that guy down, at least it gives his defense now a chance to keep them out of the end zone.
There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders offense heading out for their next possession. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout.
Here we go. Start. Hawk, 7, go.
Hill take this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now Gay for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders move out on top, 14-0.
Commanders 14, Dolphins nothing.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. Good return as he takes it across the 30. There's Mike McDaniel. His Dolphins getting ready for their next possession. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Tua gonna throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they will finally run him down. It's a big play there for Miami. It's a gain of 34. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll look to pick up the pace.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready.
It is brought in the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Heavy. Flash.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll step up and run. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play there for Washington. A gain of 48.
Washington.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
They'll motion over Savage.
at the 7-yard line.
They'll run here with Hill. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
They'll motion the slot man right. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back from Madrid after this. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Let's go. Liking it.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Taking off, and he will get into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Makes the score. Commanders 21, Dolphins 6.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. And take a look at the early projections for the MVP award. Most people say his numbers now are good enough to at least be on the short list to take home the hardware. If you look at the stats, it's hard to disagree. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. He's got it. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. And his sensational season continues. That touchdown catch, number 20 on the year. Sanders here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game.
21, Dolphins 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Get it.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's to Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Ready, go.
The motion man here is McClure. Daniels now on first down. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll step up and run this. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's swung out to Eckler. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Malik Washington deep for Miami. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Solo left Zion. Hey. Corner, big deep. Hey, 21's here.
Now, a first down throw for Tua. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. Tua going to get him to the line quickly. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Tungo Vailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. 3rd and a yard.
3rd down and 1.
20, TX.
To throw is Tua. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Ready, shot? Big team.
They're going to go. It's Tua. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins at Gillette Stadium. The Patriots at home to take on the Jets in the AFC East.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. They'll start on the ground. It's Aiken. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. Tagovailoa. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
16 yards.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's 2. Now inside to Aiken. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the 36.
Here's a give to Aiken. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
35-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up third and 4.
Tua now on third down. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
They snap it to Tua. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. He's been the man that makes this offense go. Currently number 2 in the NFL in terms of receptions for a wideout. Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Come on, come on. Rock all 80s.
Now Daniels. He'll try to run for it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Tagovailoa. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Ready, shot.
Now it's Tua. Now a screen set up for Aiken. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They are going for it. It's Tagovailoa. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And some nifty footwork there. It'll only amount to a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
Look him up on a second down and 8.
It's second and 8.
Hey.
Throwing now. Daniel. Right side. Catch made by McLaurin. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther.
Here's Hill. And he will score again. Justice Hill. Touchdown, Commanders. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid one back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. And you take a look at the numbers in this one. There is not much to complain about on that ledger, is there? He has been terrific to this point in the proceedings.
Hey, get set. Hey, 21, 1, high. Out.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Second and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. This one complete to Washington. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Ready. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready.
Throwing is Tua. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
Complete to Devon Achane. Brings up 3rd down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and long.
44. Ready. 18.
From the gun, here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Malik Washington.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
18. Yes. 20. TX.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
Come on, come on.
The motion man here is McClure. On run play. This is Hill. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards. Second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Throwing is Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Matthew Judon. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This one from 41 yards out. And this is blocked.
And that's just a really good effort there. Remember, if he misses the ball and he runs into the kicker, that's an automatic first down, but he doesn't. Not only does he get through, almost untouched, he's able to get a hand on it and block the kick.
Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point.
Corner, low. Ready, shot? 21G. Big team. Go.
Two and out on first down. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the 47.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's to Waddle again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Down late. Try to get to the line quickly.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Tua. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And he's got another one. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game.
Dolphins 20.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll begin with first and 10.
Hold it ready. Ready.
The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
So, from the 25, it's second and 5.
Ready. Reno.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Washington.
And the Commanders' first down.
Reload!
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
18 Cardinal.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Jack Panther. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Check.
They'll stick with him again. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
And it's 3rd down.
Reload.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
A 43-yard attempt.
That's going to be blocked. Into space. Inside the 40. And this will be a touchdown. They're within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game. Right, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up. That's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
So, special teams, big impact on this one. Now the offense will try to follow, and they're going to go for 2. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. The defense holds, stopping the 2-point conversion in the final minute, and this remains a 2-point game.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed. That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Hey, victory formation. Defense powerless to stop And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. What a day from Madrid, as we say so long from the Spanish capital.